Today we're going to be starting a new project inspired by a very famous ballet that I'm sure many of you have heard of before. The ballet is called The Nutcracker, and we're going to start off by watching a short clip from that ballet. Here it is. To make our sugar plum fairy. We're going to start by drawing with pencil, then we're going to go and trace in marker, and finally we'll add color using whatever you have to add color with at home. So let's get started. At the top of our paper, we're going to start with a horizontal line. Horizontal goes side to side. We're going to make this line about the same length as your pinky. Now my pinky is a little bit bigger than yours, so I'm going to do a little bit less than my whole pinky. I'm going to draw a little horizontal line. That's for the top of her head, or actually where her crown meets her head. Next, we're going to do 2 diagonal lines up. 1, 2, and a nice big upside down V. Same thing on both sides. And then we'll do the point of the crown in the middle, a little bit bigger of an upside down V. Okay, we can add details to that later. Next, we're going to make a curvy U for her head that goes underneath from one side to the other. And now we'll add her hair. So we're going to go right underneath this upside down V over here. I'm going down, and I'm going to make a curved line over towards the side, and another curved line that goes back this way. So I match my hairs up in a bun. Next, we're going to do the neck. So that's just 2 diagonal lines down. And I'm going to do her hands up above her head. So let's go above our 2 smaller upside down V's. We're going to make a backward C on this side and a forward C, letter C, on this side. And we're going to connect down with 2 curved lines to her body. So I'm going to go out a little bit and then up. And then this one's going to come back down. It's going to stop right about there, kind of in line with her cheek. So if I trace an imaginary line down from her cheek, it lines up with where this arm ends. Same thing on this side. First we go out a little bit for her shoulder, and then we go up. That's a backwards letter C. And then we're going to go back down. And we're going to end, here's the cheek. I go down, I'm going to end right about there. Okay, now we have our crown, our head, and our arms. Next, we're going to do the top of her dress. Remember, if you need to pause the video or rewind the video, that's what it's there for. So you can work at your own pace. You don't have to go as quick as I am. So we're going to go in from both sides. I'm going to stop and not connect there because I'm making a V for some decoration on her dress. Now we're going to do two kind of curvy vertical lines down for her sides. Two lines straight out for the side of her tutu. And a curved line that connects them. And now we have to do the legs. So for the legs, for one, I'm going to make it going straight down. But where the foot is, I'm going to make it kind of curved. So I'm making a curvy line, a letter C, and a curved line back up. This one's going to be bent. So I'm going to make a diagonal line out, then back in, and stop there for now, and make this one go diagonal, and a little curvy, and then I'm going to make that same kind of curved foot. So I'm coming out, letter C, back in, like that. Now, if this was tricky, and it is kind of tricky, instead of doing that, you could just do curves at the bottom. So you could just go like this at the bottom. You don't have to do that side. And actually, I think that might a little bit better. I think I'm going to stick with that. Yeah, that looks much better. She had a very big foot there before. Okay, so now I'm going to add her, she's a Sugar Plum Fairy, so she needs some wings. So we'll do the big wing above and the smaller wing below. So coming from her neck, the bottom of her neck, I'm going to make a curved line. When I get to the arm, I need to stop, pick up my pencil, and continue on the other side. Come back out and go down to the body. Same thing on the other side, from the bottom of the neck, curved line, stop when you get to the arm, make another line that comes out and comes back into the body, and then the two smaller wings below. Curved line, curved line, curved line, curved line. Now we get to add details, and you can be as original on the details as you'd like to. I'm going to add some gems to the crown. I'm going to give her a face. I'm going to make her look peaceful, so I'm doing a U and a U, a little C for the nose, and a nice little smile. She needs some ears. You could add some decoration to the wings if you wanted. Some lines to her tutu. Can you think of anything else to add? I can't wait to see what you make. So that's the first step, drawing our Sugar Plum Fairy. And our next step I will do right now too is just outlining in black marker. You can use whatever type of black marker you have. I'm using Sharpie. If you are using Sharpie, make sure you have 2 pieces of paper on the table. 1, 2, in case it sinks through. Or you could just use Crayola black marker if you'd like. All right, I'm going to trace my lines. Okay, I'm all done tracing in black marker and I'm ready to add color to my drawing. So you can use whatever you'd like to add color to your drawing, and then next week we'll add a background, okay? So have fun adding color. If you finish early, remember you can go to artforkidshub.com. You can free draw in your sketchbook if you have one. If you have a sketchbook that I gave you at school, you can do any page in that sketchbook. That's if you're done early. You don't need to send a picture of this today because we won't be finishing it until next week. If you don't finish the color today, that's okay. We'll have that to finish next week too. Okay, so work hard until the end of class and we'll continue with this project next week. Good job, everybody. Bye.